Talking about some of the types of clients we have. I know we have high density clients like the San Jose Convention Center, the airport, and so forth. And we've done a number of other types of events and convention centers. But one of our big client bases is smart cities, right? We've been catering to smart city clients since our founding in 2007. What are some of the unique challenges in working with government IT, and how has your team helped the clients overcome these
Well,
challenges?
I touched on it a little bit before. The governments, they typically have an IT staff built around a wired network to support the office environment, and connecting to desktops, running Windows servers, et cetera. And what we do is we bring our wealth of knowledge about wireless, both indoor and out, to help them expand. SmartWAVE has been great about coming to a customer that maybe they have fiber assets from their Department of Transportation. Maybe they have street lights. Maybe they have a relationship with a streetlight company, and really, starting with a clean slate, map out everything. What are your assets? What can we work with to provide the most cost-effective solution? We don't just come in and say, hey, here's the way it has to be done. You have to use, this backhaul and these radios. And instead we like, okay, what do you have, and how can we best augment that? And because they don't normally have much experience with, outdoor Wi-Fi, it helps, it helps to augment their team and to really integrate into, to help educate them. They educate us oftentimes on the nuances of their wired infrastructure. And I'd say it's easy to talk about broadband Wi-Fi or community Wi-Fi and the effectiveness and the value it brings to people that can have free Wi-Fi in impoverished areas often, or kids that are, because of the pandemic, stuck at home and have to be on Zoom calls. But the boring stuff, the connecting to traffic controllers and sensors and all these smart things that city do, that's exciting too. And to see a transportation engineer, to show them how we can connect to a remote site or a water sensor to monitor the water level in a creek to tie into their system and tell when flooding might happen, they get really excited about it. And it's neat to be to help bring all of these teams from a city, whether it's the transportation, the water guys, the community redevelopment guys, everybody wants connectivity in the end, and to help make some stars out of the IT department and let them take all the credit it's very rewarding, because you really get some great customers.
Yeah, the last year, I think about some of these digital divide programs that we were involved in Oakland, Council Bluffs, San Jose, Hidalgo County of San Mateo. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? But hearing the stories, it's like every time I talk to a customer, they tell me some new story about, I saw, like John Stiles and Council Bluffs. I heard about this story the other day when we had Lafayette visiting, and they said, yeah, I saw a girl, or there was a teacher that was driving by the house, and there was a girl that was sitting outside in the rain with her laptop so she could get connectivity to the community Wi-Fi network. And I mean, that just had such an impact to where John Style, the CIO, is like, SmartWAVE, let's find a location we can install an AP closer to her house, so she can get better connectivity.
Yeah. And even before the pandemic, it was rewarding to hear stories about folks that were able to that couldn't afford cable, or they were able to cut the cord, and it was such a big part of their budget, and now their kids are entertained with free Netflix or PBS videos, and it really makes a difference. And I think Wi-Fi is, after this pandemic, everyone can see it's not just some fun thing. It's a utility. It's up there with power and water, as far as people using it every day on whether it's applying for jobs or being on school.
It is, and that's one thing too. You know, I mean, every technology has pros and cons associated with it, right? And it's a really exciting time to be in this business with wireless, because you know, especially through the pandemic, it's like this digital equity problem isn't something new, right? I mean, we've worked with city customers since 2007 trying to overcome it, right? I mean, funding was always a challenge, right? I mean, some of these we started in 2014 on large scale with Council Bluffs and East San Jose in 2017. So we were ready for that.